Duncan McGuire. Last season was fantastic. First start of the year for Oscar Pareja in 2025.
Suspension and a rash of injuries has left the bench untested for Coach Dyla. Orlando's unbeaten in 6, but 3 straight scoreless games. They want to get some goals, and they hope to do it here. And they know that Atlanta is low on confidence, and they want to keep them on the ropes and on the mat. Shot out of the gates, get that goal. They figured the first one in a long time will be the hardest one after the goals were flowing. Different story this portion of the season. Muriel, good touch, Angulo. His cross through near post. Lurking there with Smith.
And by the way, 2 goals and an assist in 9 appearances so far this season. And gives you a little bit of both.
Passes the eyeball test. Yeah. Of course, his father, famous wide receiver in the NFL, Antonio Freeman, as Angulo got his foot to it, but Guzan got his chest right after.
City coming down this left-hand side and trying to overload both Miggy Almiron and Brooks Lennon. Angulo getting in behind, and just great stuff from the polar bear, Brad Guzan. Recognizes quick little up over the top. The vision of simplicity of possession. Atuesta, perfectly weighted ball. Guzan quickly off his...
Big block, eating up the center of the park defensively.
Deep. Yeah, they're deep, but they're condensed.
McGuire. Muriel, down he goes! They clamor. Pašalić. Tremendous block by Kleek. Who knows if that was on this way in? I think Pašalić thought he got it.
Yeah, good recovery from Pašalić to pick up that ball. Good block.
They're going to take a look at it.
Yeah, and right now the challenge for Edvin Jurasevich is watch the number 99. It's clumsy. He has sent it down to Marcos de Oliveira. And he'll walk over to the monitor and have a review. Then watch the left foot as well. And for Muriel, as he's trying to push through to see if he can potentially, I mean, right there he's shielding the ball.
After review, is a tripping offense by number 99. Final decision is penalty kick.
There it is. A team low in confidence offensively. That can all change with one swift stroke. Muriel! 312 minutes without a goal. The streak is over. And Orlando, against a team that they dislike more than any other, lead at 1-0.
Important 1-0 lead. Short run up, keeps it on the deck, sends Brad Guzan to the right-hand side, goes opposite, doesn't need to pick out the corner. And Orlando City, importance of a 1-0 lead against an Atlanta United side that now we wait to see the reaction. So effectively, it was a like-for-like addition. And credit to the scouting network for Orlando City to go out and find a player that settled so seamlessly.
It's there, McGuire! Massive block by Amador. That could have sealed it. Orlando bristling, Muriel. That one lost by Almiron. Quickly into Muriel. It's the blind ball lobbed up. Pašalić. Chance here. Driven in into the back of the net from Alex Freeman. Orlando came out of the locker room with bad intentions. They sat and waited for Atlanta to come out. And once they did, they said, have one. And the golden child of Orlando City, Alex Freeman, with his 3rd of the season.
This second half. A chance from Duncan McGuire, not capitalized. Muriel up and over the top. They just understand each other's responsibilities and movement within the game model. Isolated 1v1. Luis Abram tucks his arms behind his back, tries to take away the angle. Freeman says, nope, I'm gonna pick out that far post. Side net. 3rd goal this season for the 21-year-old homegrown product, and gives Orlando City the 2-0 lead, 51st minute, here at Inter & Co Stadium.
Great skills by Pašalić. Still a lot of work for Freeman to do, but that is a player with confidence. Ojeda goes in and will start with the corners. Far post, a little tug of the shirt on Schlegel from Lennon. Falls for Muriel!
Well, how good has Luis Muriel been tonight? Asked to play a little bit deeper with Ojeda starting from the bench. Becomes so dangerous because he's moving defenders all over the place with where he's starting.
Ojeda, header there, Schlegel.
But again, free header. So you're playing double sixes in a game where you're down 2-0 with 23 minutes remaining.
Another bad clearance. Pašalić picks his head up. That's his sweet spot. Cutting in! Oh! Golazo! Golazo! Marco Pašalić! His 5th of the season. He picked his spot and he buried it.
5th goal of the season for the 24-year-old Croatian international. Muriel with the initial press. Cobb tries to clear. Pašalić brings it down. He wants it on his left foot. He gets it on his left foot. Strikes from distance. No immediate pressure whatsoever. And watch the curl as Brad Guzan gets stoned near post. The strike, the power, the placement, the accuracy, the ball's moving all over the place. And you can see the frustration from Brad Guzan as Pašalić giving Orlando City the 3-0 lead. It's got to be better.
Got a jailbreak coming. Freeman's at the top. Pašalić. Oh, he slipped it through on Tuesta. No! On a platter. A purple wave pouring into the Atlanta defensive third.
Well, the buildup again coming through Ojeda and Muriel. Pašalić cutting ball. He's onside. It's a late run. Nobody tracks him. And off to Tuesta, looking for his first goal of the season. Had 11 goals in 100.
I'll remember that when Atlanta United took a while, Orlando was ready to go, and they didn't let that late entrance dampen their enthusiasm, as that is ball game.